Good morning, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Just want to share a little bit with you guys. Before I say anything, let me put God in and let me keep Him in to say the right thing that will please everyone. When we live with God, we stay on one lane. And when we shift lanes, that is when we live with the darkness of ourselves and not God. Because God lane is a forward movement of prosperity, goodness, love, joyfulness, togetherness, kindness, and everything that goes good. And when we don't live like that, we live with the darkness of ourselves, that nothing in life does go good. Because why? It is not peace. But when you have peace, anything that throws at you, you remain the same, you remain happy. Sometimes you might get up without $1. Sometimes you might get up with something not to eat, not to drink. Sometimes you might not have a direction what to do. But the peacefulness of you, the joyfulness, the happiness, everything does go good. Just like that, that is God. And time we start to live with the darkness and we shift from God, meaning we shift lane. That is time corruption does come in one's mind to do what is not right and what is not pleasing to yourself and not God. And you see, when things don't go right, the first thing we do, we judge. We criticize. We point fingers and start to say, is this one, is that one? Why can't we say it's us? Because we're not living with God, so we choose not to do nothing right. Because when you're living with God, you don't feel to do nothing wrong. Even if you want to, you just stink. Nah, boy, I ain't going to do that now. If I do that, what will happen later? I might get caught up. It's I who have to pay for it. So you see, when we live with God, we think to do right and not wrong. So what I want to say this morning, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let we stay on the lane of God. Let we not shift lane. Because the moment we shift lane and come out in God lane, that's when everything does start to go wrong. And then we just get caught up with ourselves. And when time comes now and things start to go the way that we choose it or we want it to go, we start to judge others. We start to point fingers. We start to say, it's this one and it's that one. We ain't looking at ourselves for the wrong that we doing to others and ourselves. What I want to say, let we stay with God on His lane. Let we not shift lanes. Because the moment we shift lane, that's the time everything does go wrong. So, it might have little obstacles and we lane. We're going to move it our way. With the good of us, we're going to move those obstacles away. You know why? We're showing ourselves we're better than the person we was yesterday. And when we live with God, we live a truthful life that will benefit us later on. So let we stay with God and let we do we thing and let we have a good life. Regardless how hard it comes, regardless how difficult it is, we stay with God. Trust me, it's the best life. It's a life of peace. It's a life of joyfulness. And you sure love yourself with God. So when you love yourself, you're going to love somebody else. Let we stay with God. Let we do we thing. And let we have a good life. Not just for ourselves. Because we're not here by ourselves. Let we love one another. Let we do it right. And to do it right, we need to have God in us all the time. That's the only way. All right? Have a good life. Have a good one. And let we stay with God.